The term entrepreneur to me means being able to do things on your own terms in an artistic way.
The artist plus the entrepreneur, they meet, they make love, and they become entrepreneurs. Well, the title was basically like something that just had to be done. I think at the time I was working as a street performer in Hollywood and Highland, and I really wanted the other street performers who at that time were my colleagues, right? And I wanted them to like elevate their game, and I wanted people to take them serious. I'm like, you guys are out here doing a business, and we need to think about it as a business. And for me, it was a simultaneous thought process of trying to get the street performers to elevate and take their profession more serious, and also trying to get the respect from the Hollywood mainstream, right? And I just thought that there needed to be something done, and I thought something needed to be revolutionized.
Typical day or week of the REVHollywood consists of lots of meetings, lots of calls, back-to-back calls. Like literally sometimes there was we didn't even eat sometimes because there was literally calls back-to-back-to-back. There was meetings back-to-back-to-back all day. From the moment we walked into the REVHollywood into 9, 10 o'clock, sometimes 11 o'clock at night.
Our whole mantra was that we ain't starving.
Literally, the sidewalk was the world and was our stage. And every component from the Jimmy Kimmel show, like our backdrop, the Kodak Theater, the Chinese Theater, everything around us as street performers was our stage, and we utilized that.
So I was crying one day to a producer friend of mine, and he was like, oh my God, why are you crying? You're so beautiful. You should just go out on Hollywood and Highland and dress up, dress up as a black Marilyn Monroe. Go out there and make some money. But by the time I looked up and looked down, I had people bum rushing me to take photos. And I didn't know that was even part of the game. And maybe an hour or something later, I was like, wait, I got money in my hand. And all I did was walk out here on the boulevard. And right after that, I started thinking about it like I always do. Okay, this is a business. What is this? Okay, what am I really doing? What can I do with this? And it was so many people and so much happening. I just knew that it was a lot more than whatever I initially thought. And I started getting on that boulevard and making friends with the streets and making friends with the businesses and trying to figure out who and what I was doing on that boulevard and what the story was.
One of the main projects I've been working on is Boy Home. So I've been working in terms of the comic book and the podcast and a little bit of the novel, and that's been a pretty cool process. The story of Boy Home starts off with, you have Boy Home, who's the main character. She works at Hollywood and Highland as a street performer until she realizes that she has these extraordinary powers, and her younger sister, Kat, has them as well. And they both realize that they are princesses on another planet, and they were brought to Earth kind of accidentally, but not accidentally. And they have to deal with the problems on their planet as well as what they're dealing with on Earth, which is fighting their opposing enemies from another planet. So that's the sort of logline or essence of Boy Home.
I'm a writer, actress, and producer and director. And I've spent years just developing projects for other people as a freelancer, but I also have a production company that's 6 years old now. It's called REVHollywood. It's just like it sounds. We're here all about women and people of color storytellers that tell stories for a multicultural audience. Meaning, just because I'm a woman, I don't have to tell a story about a woman. Or just because I'm African American doesn't mean I have to tell an African American story. Like, I have experiences that any other culture have, experiences that you have as a man, right?
The REVHollywood House is a creative production house. It's in Georgia, and it's honestly a way for creatives to be brought together and a way for them to network and communicate, but also simply work here as well. Productions can come here and film stuff, and it's like a great safe haven for a lot of creatives that are in Atlanta.
A creative powerhouse. I like to call it a powerhouse because it is literally a space for creatives to be free an opportunity for you to literally unload everything you could possibly imagine, make it come to existence, and just create and have fun.
But we have a pretty robust team. There is Melina Lawrence, she's head of production. There is Jim Carwell, he used to be worldwide president of Warner Brothers, so he is our CFO. Mark Avery heads our corporate business development partnerships. Jordan Poland, she is our lead production assistant. Chioma is head of music production. Blue Williams comes from the music industry as an artist management, so under our IP Accelerator program, he helps curate and develop those artists so that we can excel their projects.
My name is Nina Starks. So me and April met. I started out as her executive assistant. This was in the beginning as REVHO. We were just getting ready to rev up REVHO. And we were in the I guess I want to say in the brain thick of it all, trying to figure it out, trying to take everything out of head, put it on paper, and make it come into fruition.
I'm April Q. Russell, aka April Q, founder of Revolutionize Hollywood, CEO, creative director, janitor, yard keeper, bed maker, garbage taker outer. Oh no.